Hello, kindergarten. It's Mrs. Huaco, and it's Tuesday, April 7th, and it is sunny, so I'm really happy. Today's going to be a sunny day and lots of going outside and playing around, okay? So today's story is another Madeline book. This is Madeline's Rescue, and by the same author, Ludwig Bemelmans. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, so let's get started. Madeline's rescue. I wonder what kind of mischief Madeline got into. Let's find out. Look at this picture. Isn't that a beautiful painting? Huh? He's a great artist. All right, Madeline's Rescue. Story and Pictures by Ludwig Bemelmans. And these stories were written a real long time ago, in the 1950s, which, gosh, quite some way before I was born. Okay. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in two straight lines. They left the house at 9:30 in two straight lines, in rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline. She was not afraid of mice. She loved winter, snow, and ice. To the tiger in the zoo, Madeline just said, "Poo-poo." Do you remember that? So from the first story we read, it started off the same way. And most of his stories do. This is how he begins. You'll hear some other phrases in here that you've heard from the first Madeline story. Here we go again. And nobody knew so well how to frighten Miss Clavel. Look at this picture. Oops. Does this look familiar? Oops, this one right here. Huh? Madeline, she's on the bridge scaring Miss Clavel. We saw that one in the first book. Uh-oh. So it says, and nobody knew so well how to frighten Miss Clavel until the day she slipped and fell. Right? That's what we were afraid was going to happen. Look at Madeline. There she goes. That's what happens when you walk on the edge of a bridge. Poor Madeline would now be dead. Ooh, that's pretty grim. Where'd she go? Right there. You see her little hands? Right there. But for a dog that kept its head. Look at that. And dragged her safe from a watery grave. From now on, I hope you will listen to me. And here's a cup of chamomile tea. Oh, she was lucky, Madeline. She got a nice blanket and a bath and a cup of tea. Good night, little girls. I hope you sleep well. Good night, dear Miss Clavel. And Miss Clavel turned out the light. After she left, there was a fight about where the dog should sleep that night. Oh, look, all the girls. The new pupil was so helpful and clever. The dog loved biscuits, milk, and beef, and they named it Genevieve. Look how clever Genevieve is. All the girls just love her. She could sing and almost talk and enjoyed the daily walk. And she's leading the group of girls, and she even has a bow just like them. Soon the snow began to fly. Inside it was warm and dry, and 6 months passed quickly by. When the 1st of May came near, there was nervousness each year. For on that day there arrived a collection of trustees for the annual inspection. So here, they're coming to inspect the school, make sure everything is shipshape. The inspection was most thorough, much to everybody's sorrow. Uh-oh. What do you think they found that was wrong? Huh? Tap, tap, whatever can that be? Tap, tap, come out and let me see. Dear me, it's a dog. Isn't there a rule that says dogs aren't allowed in school? Look at, there's Genevieve hiding under the bed. And there's the inspector. She's not happy. Miss Clavel, get rid of it, please, said the president of the Board of Trustees. Yes, but the children love her so, said Miss Clavel. Please don't make her go. All the girls are all hugging Genevieve. They don't want her to go. I dare say, said Lord Cuckooface. I mean, it's a perfect disgrace for young ladies to embrace this creature of uncertain race. Look at him, pointing at poor Genevieve. Off with you, go on, run, scat, go away and don't come back. Oh, he's awful. Look at him. He sent Genevieve out. Madeline jumped on a chair. Lord Cuckooface, she cried, beware, Miss Genevieve, noblest dog in France, you shall have your vengeance. It's no use crying or talking. Let's get dressed and go out walking. The sooner we're ready, the sooner we'll leave, the sooner we'll find Miss Genevieve. So Miss Clavel wants her back too. They're all going to go hunt for Genevieve. They went looking high and low. They're looking everywhere. And every place a dog might go, the cafes, in every place they called her name. They're looking. Do you see her anywhere? But no one answered to the same. Oh, look at, they're in the park, and look at all the dogs in the park, but no Genevieve. The gendarme said, we don't believe we've seen a dog like Genevieve. Hours after they had started, they came back home broken-hearted. Oh. Look at that. They can't find them. I don't know what a gendarme is, but I'm guessing they must be like the park rangers or police that patrol the park. Oh, Genevieve, where can you be? Genevieve, please come back to me. In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on the light and said, something's not right. We've heard that phrase before too, haven't we? An old street lamp shed its light on Miss Genevieve outside. She was petted, she was fed, and everybody went to bed. Look at, she found them. She came back. She must have heard them calling. Look at how happy everyone is. They're all hugging her, making her some warm milk maybe. Good night, little girls. I hope you sleep well. Good night, dear Miss Clavel. Miss Clavel turned out the light, and again there was a fight, as each little girl cried, Genevieve is mine tonight. For a second time that night, Miss Clavel turned on her light, and afraid of a disaster, she ran fast. What comes next? And even faster. If there's one more fight about Genevieve, I'm sorry, but she'll have to leave. They're all fighting over her. That was the end of the riot. Suddenly all was quiet. For the third time that night, Miss Clavel turned off. Oh, For the third time that night, Miss Clavel turned on the light. He's like, oh no, what now? What now? And to her surprise, she found that suddenly there was enough hound to go all around the end. So Genevieve had puppies. You see all the puppies? Look at that, huh? I thought that was really cute. I like this book. Yeah. So that was the story of Madeline's rescue. She was rescued by Genevieve, the dog, the stray dog that they took in and loved and didn't want to see go anywhere. So for your journal, I would like you to finish this sentence. Genevieve was a dog who, and fill in the blank. Who was Genevieve? What did Genevieve the dog do? Okay, and then draw a picture of Genevieve, maybe Madeline or her classmates that she lived with, or Miss Clavel, or somewhere in Paris that we've seen. Okay, and have fun with it, and then don't forget to go outside and enjoy the sunshine. And I will have another story for you tomorrow. Okay, so take care, everyone. I miss you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.